Morning, everybody. Day 21, the beginning. We just packed up. I had to walk 400 yards to the water, off trail. So I took Mike's and I got water for both of us. He's guarding the packs up at the road, so I had to come down here with the pack on. So that's the water source. This is an abandoned road we're on. So that's the way back to the trail. So it's the start of day 21, like I said, 15.1 to Fontana. We got a room for the night. Then we'll get our permits and we'll head into the Smokies. So let's see what the day brings. All right, till later.
Leave me in the dust, so.
All right. What was that again?
Mike is preparing to leave me in the dust
Not true.
to make sure we get a room tonight.
We have a room. I reserved it, so I have to make sure I'm there. Look at this. Hound and Bubbles spent the night in a warm bed.
Beautiful.
They call themselves through hikers. Yeah, right.
We had pork chops,
Oh, man.
homemade chicken dumplings.
Did you hear that? Pork chops, homemade chicken dumplings. I had ramen.
I had Mountain House beef stew with
We're at Store Gap, leaving for Fontana, 15.1. We're having fun. Huggery's here. There goes Bubbles up the trail. That's called young blood. I'll be behind him here in a minute. So first view of the day. Yeah, there's a power line in it. But man, are we up here looking down at the road in town.
What's up?
Here we go. I got caught. That's what happens when you're vlogging in his hotspot.
Yeah, bringing up
I
the
saw him
rear
for
as
the
usual.
second time. This is awesome.
The oldest guy is always the last guy.
Here he comes. He went by me. Now, how many times have you seen hotspot from the back?
Yeah.
There he goes. Now, I got to show you this, though. This is, wow. It's up there. There's some big mountains. We came over them. There's no doubt about it. So the next big climb we have, by the looks of it, is going to be Jacob's Ladder. So it's about a 600, 700 foot elevation gain. That's, I guess, is pretty steep. At least that's what everybody says. We'll see when we get there. So until then. Hi, Grace here. If you look real close down there with that lime green hat, that's Hotspot, starting his way up Jacob's Ladder. So we're here. It come a little quicker than I thought, but no big deal yet. That's where I came from. The views of the road below where I got water. That's where we're going. Looks like another mountain to me. All right, till next time. Grease here. Hotspot and I just conquered Jacob's Ladder.
So did I. And now I could use a little bit of Jacob's Well.
He needs a little water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little video, then I'm gonna drink a little water. You know, it was a pretty tough climb. You know, it wasn't that long, but it was tough. I don't think we could have did what we did on the first day, so, you know, I think it proves our trail legs are coming along, and even these two old geezers can do this stuff. But, so to you, Mark, if you're watching, it resembled what we climb in Ohio to get to our tree stands, times 5 or 6. So, but it's a lot like that. And John, it's a lot like Moose Mountain on the front side, climbing up to the chairlift. I remember them days with you, me, Dad, Ron, Uncle Aldo, Frank, Donald, George. That was our spot. We spent a lot of time there. I sure do miss Dad. Sure wish I could call him and tell him what I was doing. Yeah, I still struggle with my dad's death. I hope he's watching. All right, I'm out. He's here. Just came down off of that. And come to the first really good view of Fontana. I mean, we've had a couple views, but this is a good one. In a beautiful valley. And the lake stretches for miles and miles. So I don't know if you... I'm gonna try to move without falling. Hard to do. Yeah. It's hard to get it in view, but that's part of the lake right there too. It's a beautiful spot. We're on a little bit of a knife edge. Pretty grown in, hard to see. This is the other side right here. Pretty awesome. All these mountains I'm seeing, some of them are going to be the Smokies, but don't ask me which. I'm just in the mountains, surrounded by them. And here we go. That's where I'm going. All right, till I see something else nice. Hot Grease here. Not a lot of filming today, but it's kind of one of those dull skies with not a lot of light, so it's hard to see things. I can see them, but the camera don't quite show them. But this is a trail headed north. You can see it going all the way across, and it just keeps following the edge of all the ridges down to Fontana. It's been a pretty good walk. I'm probably on mile 7 right now. That means I got about 8 plus to go. Just a few steps here. Yep. I just filled my water bottles earlier. Just a very wet rock with a water source if you need it. And the trail continues on. All through those ridges and all through the mountains. All right, that's what my day looks like. Have a good one. Hot Grease here. I come over this last climb. It was a pretty good climb. Up out of the shelter from having lunch. And I get a first really good look at Fontana Lake. I mean, this lake is huge. I don't know how many miles long it is, but it's miles long. So this is just a little piece of it. Actually, I think I see the dam. Wow. That's the dam right there. Wow. So I'm closer than I think. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I'm supposed to be somewhere around 5 miles out, but I mean, I probably am. Wishful thinking. All right. If the sun was out, this would be a spectacular shot. But it's not. Can't have sun every day. All right, till next time. Hot Grease here. That's where I'm coming from. This is the view that I walked into. I'm a whole lot closer to Fontana Lake and Fontana Dam. The dam is huge, but from here it don't look very big. But you can see the lake through the trees. All that light is lake. It goes everywhere. It's starting to rain, has been, and that's the Smoky Mountains right there. Not sure if we're headed in the morning or the next morning, but we should have 15.1 today. It'll be Mike's first 15 miler. We'll see how he feels. There's a huge dam. I'll get better pictures of that when I am actually on it, because we have to cross that dam to go into the Smokies. All right. Hey, Hot Grease here. Wow, I'm tired. I still got a little less than a mile. I'll be at the shelter, but here's what I come upon. Down on Fontana Lake. You can see the houseboats on it and how big it really is. It just goes on and on. Well, I should be at the shelter half hour. Shuttle will pick me up and take me down to the Fontana Resort, where me and Mike have a room. Mike's about 2.5 miles behind me, so he should make it in. It probably will be dark, but then we're going to decide what to do. We just got a winter advisory on our weather thing, so we're going to look at that before we head into the Smokies. But so I'll do my best to do a wrap-up. Okay, but it's not a wrap-up. It's just the whole trail follows along the lake all the way. I don't know how all the way to the shelter ever how far that is. So it's kind of pretty. Smoky Mountains in the background. A great big lake. It's big. It's huge. I'm probably every bit of 150 feet above it. Maybe 200 feet. If we were here during the summer, we wouldn't even see the lake. It'd all be leaved in, so this is kind of cool. So up there are the Smokies. All right. Hot spot here. I'm at the shelter. It's a beautiful spot. My ride is coming, so I have to walk up to the parking lot, but I wanted to give you a view of the Smokies and the lake and the finest shelter on the AT, the Fontana Hilton. It even has a standing seam roof.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for rice cookies.
Oh, yeah, I ate
I'm all
those.
done.
Are those yours?
I'm tired. The hardest day yet. As you can see, my mind ain't working well.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I didn't really eat them.
So I gotta walk up this paved road. You can still see the blaze right there. And I'll get picked up. All right, everybody. I'll try to get some videos out tonight.